Is this thing on?
1, 2.
I said, is this thing on? All right. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Time to get up, get your coffee, get your tea, get your Bible. We're going to start this week out right. Listen, the Maharold Peoples Jr. It's Maharold Peoples Jr. It's Maharold Peoples Jr. Maharold Peoples Jr. It's Maharold Peoples Jr. Maharold Peoples Jr. It's Maharold Peoples Jr. Maharold Peoples Jr. We've come to inspire, come to take you higher, set your mind on fire, so you can call the devil a liar. It's Maharold Peoples Jr. It's Maharold Peoples Jr. It's Maharold Peoples Jr. Maharold Peoples Jr. It's Maharold Peoples Jr. It's Maharold Peoples Jr. It's Maharold Peoples Jr. Maharold Peoples Jr. That's it. All right, shake yourself off. Get ready for a fantastic week. Yeah. Make you bob your head, right? SELAH.
I know you feel.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. This is your boy, Maharold Peoples Jr. with my sidekick, my technical advisor, my producer, Dr. Lady Raine. Good morning, Dr. Lady Raine. How you doing?
Hey.
Hi. How y'all doing? Listen, I want y'all to talk to me this morning. All right, I need y'all to type and talk to me this morning. All right, we're gonna develop a symbiosis, a relationship this morning. All right, so we need y'all to type and comment as we go along. But this is the day that the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it. This is the Maharold Peoples Jr. Morning Show, SELAH, where we just have a good time in the morning. We try to inspire. We try to have a little fun. We just try to set your week off right. We want your week to be fire. Ain't that right, Dr. Lady Ray? We want to be fire this week, huh?
Yeah. I don't know how much fire it's going to be. It's still dark here in Phoenix, Arizona. So I'm still trying to wake up.
That's right. Well, Dr. Lady Raine is in Arizona, and I'm in Virginia. And the sun is up, but it's really cloudy. It's really like it's going to be a storm. I didn't check the weather forecast, but I don't know about y'all, but it's been hot. And I know, Lady Raine, you're in Arizona. It's been what I call hell hot.
Oh, gosh.
Arizona.
Let me tell you, that's all I've been doing is sleeping. It is so hot. It takes the very breath out of me. So.
Oh my gosh! I mean, it's been hot here, but not like that. And when my dad is in Texas, it's been triple digits constantly for weeks, like over 100 degrees. And it's been hot here, but not like there. How hot has it been where y'all at? Where y'all at? Tell me where y'all at. Type in and tell me where you're at. Tell me how hot has it been? What's the hottest it's been in the last 2 weeks there? Where you guys at? Now listen, while y'all getting together, make sure when you come on my show in the morning, make sure you got your little cup of something to drink, get you energized, get your tea, your coffee, because I got my Superman mug. That means I mean business. That means I mean business. I come to conquer the villains. But again, when you come on my show, we're gonna have a great time. Listen, when we come on in the morning, we're setting up in the morning. Dr. Lady Raine is doing her technical stuff, her technical magic in the background. Today she's got some song stuck in her head that she's been singing the whole time while we've been sitting here. It's been driving me nuts.
Why you putting me out on blast like that?
Because I was like, is she still humming that, singing the what's the song you were singing?
So listen, I don't know how many of y'all have been watching the reels and on Facebook scrolling, but there's this new happy birthday song, and there's this little girl singing. It's a teenager first, and then there's this little girl singing it. And as she's singing it, she turns and looks at her shadow and starts dancing with her shadow. But it's called Happy Birthday to You. And it's
Well,
just real,
it's
it's a
stuck
real
in
simple.
it's stuck in your head. You better get that thing unstuck. She was humming that thing all during setup. I was like, she got that thing stuck in her head. Oh my God. But again, if you just joined us, good morning. You're on Selah, Maharold People's doing your morning show. We're gonna talk about it a little bit later. But you know, I'm starting 4 weeks of fitness, and let me tell you something. What I realized the other day in the gym, I incorporated deadlifts into my routine. If you want to know how heavy you are, do not deadlifts. Excuse me. Dead hangs. If you want to know how heavy you are, do a dead hang. A dead hang is when you grab the pole, you grab the ground, you grab the pole, and you hold on to the pole, and you just suspend it. You're not moving, you're not pulling, it's not a pull up, you're not doing anything, you're just hanging there. When I can only do it a couple of seconds at a time. You know, I'm getting longer in it, but let me tell you, if you want to know whether or not you've gained weight down through the years, do a dead hang. When I did a dead hang, I thought I weighed 2 tons. I was like, oh my God, I'm so heavy. Oh my God. So I couldn't be in no action movie where I had to pull myself off the cliff. You know how the good guy falls off the cliff and, you know, and he fighting with a bad guy, the bad guy falls and the good guy climbs back up. I couldn't do that. I'd drop and fall and die because I wouldn't be able to pull myself up yet, but I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there.
Look, it's good. Look, it's good enough if I could just pull myself up out of the bed, okay? That's a deadlift. That's a
deadlift, right? When I lift myself out of the bed, that's a deadlift. And that's victory, right? That's my damn exercise.
Victory.
Right?
Come on, that's victory. Victory is mine.
Victory is mine.
Because I got up out the bed.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
Woo!
If I forget, Kurt, I don't. Anybody saying, y'all say good morning to us? Anybody saying good morning to us?
Oh, yes, definitely. I got an early morning text. I ain't gonna tell you what it is, but I got an early morning text from Eric Jones. You know, he's our production director, and he be sending me little Eric. But he said good morning. But going back to the heat, Maharold, Eric says it's 102 in Louisiana. What you mean you haven't heard from me? I'm telling you, y'all haven't heard from me because it's been hot. It's been too hot. I could barely move. Hot. Oh, my goodness. And then Wanda Martin. Good morning, Wanda. She says, Wanda. Heat index today expected to be 102 in Virginia.
Yeah, that Wanda's my sister. She's in Virginia. She's a little bit further down below Richmond, but woo. Well, is it supposed to rain down there, Wanda? I think it's supposed to rain here. It looks like it's gonna rain any minute.
Aren't you? You in Virginia, right?
Yeah, but she's like down in Hopewell area, down below somewhere in that area.
Wherever that is.
Yeah, that's down below Richmond. But I don't know what's gonna look like there. But good morning, Wanda. Who else we got online? See anybody else saying hi yet?
I see Shayna is in, but she ain't say hi. Good morning.
Hey, Shayna.
And then there's a MD Petta. Razel, and then TC. Good morning, TC. Hey.
Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Thank y'all for joining us this morning.
Make sure y'all share, because let me tell y'all, we got some good topics to discuss. And, you know, we got to have y'all. This is an interactive morning show, so make sure y'all
get involved.
Participate.
Get involved.
Participate.
Get involved. Before well, 2 things right before we go to the change moment. I just want to remind Curtis Ellaby was the winner of you remember I had your guess what kind of tea I was drinking the other week, and so Curtis Ellaby came close he came the closest to. I had a combination of teas going on, and he came closest to. So Curtis Ellaby, I got $10 to send you in your for your Cash App. So make sure you hit me up with your Cash App in the inbox. Let me know what your Cash App is. All right, listen. Before we go to change moment, I have an announcement to make. Um, my church, Mount Olive Baptist Church, we have a workshop coming up September 28th, 29th, and 30th in Woodbridge, Virginia. And it's going to be featuring David Frazier. He's going to be pouring out to choir members and choir directors and songwriters. He's going to be pouring out. I don't know, you may not recognize his name directly, but any of Hezekiah Walker's songs, like, Power Belongs to God, and a bunch of other songs, and he has written them. He has written for Yolanda Adams. He's written for T.D. Jakes. He has written for so many famous artists that have so many hits. He's Dove Grammy Award winner, Stellar Award winner, and he's going to be our clinician that weekend, and it's going to culminate in a concert on the 30th. So we're gonna make don't we got a little announcement?
We do.
For him?
We got an announcement.
Yeah, check out. Here's David right here, real quick.
All right, let's go back. Talk some more. I don't know why the sound went out again.
1 2 testing 1 2.
I'm not talking about you. We could hear you. We just couldn't hear David. Got to tell him to talk a little bit louder.
Am I ready? Am I up yet?
You're on, but let's see if we can hear him now.
Let's try David again.
Let's try him again, David.
With Pastor Clyde Ellis and Director of Worship, my friend Maharold Peoples. Listen, if you want to learn how to do music ministry at a higher level, if you want to learn how to write songs, if you'd like to be a part of a great workshop choir, I'm going to be there teaching some of the songs that I've been blessed to write. Songs like I Need You to Survive, Power Belongs to God, Second Chance, God is Doing Something Wonderful in Me, Release, all of the songs that I've been blessed to write. I'm going to be there teaching those songs, working with choirs, working with musicians, working with choir directors and directors of worship. You don't want to miss this event. Register today. Register right now at Eventbrite for the Back in the House Music Workshop 2023, September 28th through the 30th at the Mount Olive Baptist Church right there on Minneville Road in Woodbridge, Virginia. I'll be there. You need to register today, be a part, and you're going to be blessed because God is doing something wonderful in you. I believe that.
All right, so y'all don't want to miss that. And make sure you register, and make sure if you're not going to be a part of the workshop, come to the concert. It's going to be a great concert. It's going to feature Dan, Talisha Nicole, Bev Johnson, My Praise, My Worship, Barnum Mediwa, comedian Tanya Lewis, and it's just going to be a great time. All right, listen, this is our change moment, and this is when I pull something. It's a tidbit of inspiration out of my book, When Things Don't Change. So I want you guys to pick up that book when you get a chance. But this is our change moment, and I just want to briefly talk about and give you a little encouragement today, and let you know that you're pregnant with purpose. You are pregnant with purpose. I've said on this show many times, and I've quoted Dr. Miles Monroe, bless him, he's going on to his reward, that the wealthiest place on the earth is the graveyard. The wealthiest place on the earth is the graveyard. Why? Because so many people have taken their potential, have taken their purpose to them unrealized to the grave. There are people who have died who if they had busted out of their cocoons, if they had realized their potential, if they had walked in their purpose, I believe there were cures for cancer. There were songs that have never been written. There were inventions that were never created. There are different things that would never came to fruition because people died with their potential. They were stuck in the cocoon of becoming and never reached their potential. So first thing I want to encourage y'all this morning, if you feel stuck in the cocoon, don't take your potential to the grave with you. Don't die. Don't give up. God's got something inside of you that he wants you to bring out. When you have those ideas of creating things, creating businesses, creating songs, creating products, creating opportunities, just creating different things. I believe that God puts those things, he deposits things in us, but he expects us to develop them and to bring them out. It's not enough to say, God's giving it to me, let me wait until he does something with it. No, you got to dig it out. You got to pull out. The Bible says you got to stir up the gift inside of you. You got to stir up that gift, stir up that potential in you, and do something with it. Don't take your potential to the grave with you. All right. Don't do that. Everybody has something, and everybody has been impregnated by God with something great, with something awesome, with something pertinent, with something valuable. God has impregnated you with something fantastic that the world needs to hear, needs to see, needs to realize, needs to experience. So I want you to take a minute right now, no matter where you are in the house, getting ready to lay in the bed, whatever you're doing, driving the car, just touch yourself and say, I am pregnant with purpose. I am pregnant with purpose. It's not an accident that you're here. It's not an accident that you are where you are in this stage of your life. It's not an accident that you're on this planet. You're not here by happenstance. God has purposed it so for you to be here. And so the question is, God has pregnated you with purpose and potential. What are you going to do with it? You're pregnant with purpose. You know what? You are a baby making machine. I know you said, no, baby, my days, I ain't making no more babies. No, I ain't talking about that kind of baby. No, I'm talking about a God impregnated baby. You are a baby making machine. God has designed you to put out, to push, and to give birth to something great. And so the question I want to leave you with today is, are you going to give birth to the baby? Are you going to give birth to the baby? Don't abort the baby. Don't have an abortion. Don't let the enemy cause you to kill the baby and throw the baby aside. And you miss out on God using you in a phenomenal, unique way. Don't abort the baby. And you know what? Just like in childbirth, you have to push. They say that they're supposed to mean pray until something happens. PUSH. You gotta push. Sometimes you gotta push out that baby. You gotta keep praying until something breaks for you, till something happens. God has put businesses and ideas and thoughts and inventions and songs and all kinds of things in you, but you gotta push them out. Don't abort the baby. That's what I want to leave you with. You are pregnant with purpose. Don't abort the baby. Push and bring that baby out. You are full of potential. You are a baby making machine, and I can't wait to see the baby that you and God are going to produce. All right, that's my inspiration. Please pick up my book. It's available everywhere. You can pick up books at Barnes & Noble Network, everywhere. Online, Amazon. It's called When Things Don't Change, Maharold Peoples Jr. We're going to be right back, but we're going to have a word from our sponsor, Harlem Boy Collection. MP2, Maharold Peoples Jr., the SELAH Morning Show.
Hey everybody, it's your boy Maharold Peoples Jr., aka MP2, and I want you to go to HarlemBoyCollection.com. That's HarlemBoyCollection.com, because Harlem Boy has just released the MP2 60th year special edition basketball shoe in commemoration of my 60th birthday. Yeah, your boy is 60 years young and still rocking God's music. Help me celebrate today by ordering my new MP2 special edition 60th year celebration basketball shoe. We have it in men and women's sizes. Come on, y'all. HarlemBoyCollection.com. Visit today and get your signature MP2 special 60th year edition basketball shoe today.
Good morning, and welcome back to SELAH, the Maharold Peoples Jr. Morning Show with your boy Maharold Peoples Jr. and Dr. Lady Raine. Thank you guys for being with us this morning. Again, we want you to type your comments in the comment field and interact with us. Let us know you're there. Do we have any comments, Lady Raine, before we move forward? Because I know we about to go what's blinging.
We have Shayna. Shayna says, okay, make it plain, Pastor. She's pregnant with purpose and she's going to push them out. All right. And we have Robin Chambers. She's saying good morning. And we have Tanisha Ronay. Good morning. Good morning.
Sis, bless you. Good morning, y'all. All right, listen, we need you to interact. We got some things coming up, but now we're talking about what's blinging. We're going to talk about what's blinging. Lady Raine, what are we going to talk about today and what's blinging?
We are going to talk about healthy weight loss. Y'all, I don't know if y'all phones and your messengers have been blinging or dinging off the hook from someone trying to get you to go into a 4 weeks of fitness plan. But somebody's like on a healthy tip. So I was like, let's talk about it then. If that's what you wanna do, let's talk about it. Let's talk about healthy weight loss. Because a lot of people, they wanna lose weight, but it's a temporary thing. They don't make it a lifestyle change. Some people they go about it in different ways. There's different ways of losing weight. But today we want to talk about healthy weight loss. What is the healthy way to lose weight? So, of course, me, whenever I'm charged with something, I literally go and I do my research. I look up things that basically talk to what we're going to discuss with everyone. And we want to put this disclaimer out that what we're discussing is for informational purposes. It's not to take the place of a doctor's or a physician's advice. So we are not doctors. We are not what you call a nutritionalist. We're none of those things. We're just having a conversation. And so our conversation again today is healthy weight loss. And so of course I went to CNN because they claim CNN is the most informative or one of the informative sites. Like if you want to know what is going on and what's happening, you go to reputable sources, right? Because there's a lot of sources out there that's not accurate. And so today we're going to look at CNN Health. And this was actually published on August 4th. And it says nearly half of U.S. adults interested in losing weight are using drugs. So one of the topics we're going to talk about in healthy weight loss is prescription use. Now, most adults in the United States have heard about a new class of drugs being used for weight loss, and nearly half say that they would be interested in using one. Less than 1 in 7 adults say that they have never had a prescription for weight loss, but nearly 60% of adults who are trying to lose weight, and even a quarter of those who aren't currently trying to lose weight, say they would be interested in trying a weight loss prescription drug if it was found to be safe and effective. So what say ye, folks? What do you think about that?
Well, I'm gonna tell you why. Y'all can type with. So the idea, y'all, is that one way of losing weight they say is prescription drugs like Ozempic and other drugs. What do y'all think about it? Do you think that that's a healthy way to lose? There was a drug that came out. It wasn't prescription a while back, and it actually really, I think it had the drug ephedrine in it, and it was it really made you lose weight. Because I had tried that back in the day, and Nadia tried that as well, and it did cause, but then it was a really bad side effect to it, some side effects, some issues, and then they pulled it off. They didn't pull it off the market, but they pulled that drug out of it, the ephedrine out of that medicine. But it worked, but it made other people sick. So question I want to ask y'all is do you think that that's a good way to lose weight? Do you think that it's a healthy way to lose weight to take prescribed pills or over-the-counter pills, but particularly prescribed pills? Do you think that's a good way to lose weight? Me personally, looking in retrospect, and where I'm at now, I'm trying to get to the point where I'm trying to do no medication. I want to get to the point where I'm doing no medication in my life, period. When we're gonna talk about the 4 weeks of fitness in a little while, and I'm gonna be transparent and all that stuff, because I want you to know what my health journey is. But I'm trying to get to the point where I'm not on any kind of medication, whatsoever. Because when my mom died a number of weeks ago, she was on so many medications till it was just ridiculous. It was just crazy that she had to be on so much medication. And so when it comes to weight loss, for me, I'm not going that way, and I'm not gonna knock anybody, because you got to do what's good for you, and according to the guidance of your physician. But I'm not going that route for the loss, for the weight that I want to lose. What about you guys? Do you think that's a good way to lose weight? Have you tried it? Have you used pills? Was it effective? Were there any side effects, or anything like that? Let us know. We're talking a little bit just about. We're trying to go somewhere with this conversation, but we're talking a little bit about healthy weight loss. Now, Lady Raine, there's another thing that people have resorted to, and that's surgery.
Yeah.
That's surgery. Surgery. Particularly what they call bariatric surgery, or like one of them is a lap band. I think it's called lap band surgery.
Geriatric. There's a geriatric surgery. The sleeve. I know there's something with the sleeve that a lot of people are doing for weight loss. There's liposuction. Us women, we have that hard belly fat, and we want to get that.
Why y'all think it's just y'all women? I got some hard belly fat. I'm trying to get. Belly fat is not inherent to women.
Well, it's us women that carry them babies, and it's them babies that leave them hard, stubborn belly fat that we can't get rid of. It takes years and years and years and years. And then when we go into the change of life, which is menopause, then we get that crazy, stubborn belly fat as well. So I know that, and even some people that don't even have, the what they call it, fupa. They don't even have that, but they going, I guess for aesthetics, to look good. If they're models, they doing the tummy tucks and all of that. And I've heard people have died under the knife. Some people go, think it's the Dominican Republic that they go to because it's cheaper. But listen to this. Now, y'all know I'm going to go do my research. So CNN says that weight loss surgery extends lives. That's what the study finds. It finds that it reduces the risk of premature death, especially from such obesity-related conditions such as cancer, diabetes, heart disease. According to a new 40-year, now this is a 40-year study of nearly 22,000 people who had bariatric surgery in Utah. It says compared to those with similar weight, people who underwent one of 4 types of weight loss surgery was 60% less likely to die from any cause, the study found. The drop in deaths from diseases triggered by obesity, which is heart disease, cancer, and diabetes, was even more dramatic. So what do y'all think about that?
What do folks say? What do you think about the surgery? Because I basically the those surgeries or bariatric surgeries, basic, to put it real basic, is that they make your stomach smaller, either by putting a band on it, or by stapling it, or actually cutting your stomach and closing it up, making it smaller. What do y'all think about that? What do you think about the medicine? What do you think about the drugs? Y'all tell me. What anybody commenting on that? What are they saying, Dr. Lady Raine?
Well, Tanisha said, I do my best not to avoid meds at all costs. And well, Shayna basically said it's supposed to be a jump start for the beginning of the process, but not the whole weight loss journey. Some prescription drugs messes with your liver if you take it too long. I think that's with all meds. You just got to be careful with it. Then Tanisha says hormonal belly and weight, it's awful. Now, Tanisha says the surgery doesn't extend life. It's a tool that helps people make better lifestyle changes and live better. You know, there's a show that comes on. I think the doctor's name is Dr. Now, and he does that whole weight loss surgery stuff, but he makes people, before they have the surgery, he makes them change their weight, their lifestyle, which comes from like eating bad. Like they have to lose a certain amount of weight even before he approves them for surgery. It has to be a lifestyle change. So I agree with what Shayna says. It could be the start of the process to helping you, but it's not the all process. And a person like me, let me tell you, I don't like medication. I don't like swallowing no pill. I don't care if it's a little pill or a big pill. I feel like gag, right? And then I don't like to be put under the knife. Like, I don't want to be under anesthesia or none of that. So both of those things, nah.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you. I told you this before. Listen, I don't enjoy having surgery, and I've had again, being transparent, I've had 8 spinal surgeries. And I've had a knee replacement. I've had shoulder surgeries. I've had foot surgeries. I've had quite a bit of surgery, and I hate having surgeries. But I ain't gonna lie, that anesthesia be all right with me. I tell you, that's like the best sleep. I ain't gonna lie, that is like the best sleep I ever had. When I wake up from anesthesia, I'm like, I'm a new man. Hallelujah. You know, but I'm not a fan of surgery, even though I've had so many of them. And so me trying to lose weight by having surgery, it wouldn't work for me. I wouldn't want that. But again, Tanisha and Shauna hit it on the nail on the head. It's a tool, and it's a part of the process, along with a lifestyle change. You know, because I've known people who've had that surgery because they thought that was the end all be all. I'm going to have this and that's it. I'm going to lose the weight and that's it. But they didn't make a lifestyle change, and they gained all the weight back. And I've known people that have had their lap band surgery and have gotten damaged, physical damage, because of the lap band surgery, and had to go back in and do, so you got to, again, I go back to saying, you got to do what's good for you, and you got to consult your doctor. And I like the idea. And I know that doctor you're talking about. Is that the guy that he's kind of blunt? He kind of tells you. Like,
yep.
Yeah,
Dr.
he's kind of funny.
His last name is some long name I don't remember, but I know that they call him Dr. Now, and he makes you like Shayna said in the chat, that there also needs to be some psychological sessions as well. So he also encourages you to see a therapist, to go into therapy. So yeah.
Because you know what? Thanks for saying that, because I read something last night about a young lady who had lost she had went and had surgery and lost all this weight, and she really did look really well, but something was still going on with her emotionally and mentally, and she ended up, after losing all this weight and going through this whole thing, she ended up taking her life, committing suicide. And So you're right. It's physical. It's mental, emotional.
Emotional eaters.
It's a conglomeration
Mm-hmm.
of things when you're losing weight. But let me insert this: that no matter what, you are valuable. So
Mm-hmm.
never consider taking your life. Never consider giving up on life. And just because you may be bigger or even smaller, there are people who have taken their life because they thought too skinny. Huh?
Tanisha said people lose that weight and are still mentally overweight. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
it's good. Oh my God, you're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
that's
Mentally overweight.
so
You know,
me.
you got so much on your head and your brain. You know,
Yeah.
you got to treat all aspects of you. We're like the Holy Spirit.
Mm-hmm.
We are threefold.
Mm-hmm.
We are mind, which is some call the soul.
Mm-hmm.
We are spirit, that which
Mm-hmm.
is in contact with God, and we are
Mm-hmm.
physical. We are human being bodies, that which is in contact with the environment. And so
Yeah.
you got to treat all. You can't neglect any one of those three. You got to stay on top of all three of those.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, for me, I this is what I try to do. I always find when I get on the path for losing weight, and then I get off the path, it's like I gain that weight back plus some. So
Yeah.
it does have to be a part of your mind. Like you have to change your lifestyle almost to the point where all of that binge eating and the sweets, it don't even taste good anymore. So we're gonna talk real briefly, Maharold, before we go to the bowl of controversy. We want to
Yes, that's the
talk
fun part.
about medical news today. They talked about 20 ways of eating healthy. And so we're going to briefly, go through those 20 ways.
Yeah.
And the first
So
four is healthy snacks,
healthy
cutting out
snack,
processed food, eat
processed food,
more protein, and avoid no sugar or avoid
or
sugar.
avoid added sugar.
Avoided added sugar.
Right. So basically, like again, today's that, and we're gonna talk about that in a minute. I'm starting trying to eat better and do better. This is my my launch date to do that. But I know I need to switch to some healthier snacks. Some things that are natural and not processed. Some processed things that are made and have gone through a process that takes out the natural parts of it, and something that added to it, preservatives and stuff like that. Protein. I'm gonna up
Mm-hmm.
my protein because protein promotes weight, promotes muscle
Mm-hmm.
growth, and muscle growth actually promotes burning fat, and no added sugar. That's my problem right there. Added sugar, because when I add sugar to my coffee, you would think, hey, Mr. Peoples, do you want a little coffee with that sugar? You know, that's how I do my coffee. And so those are four things. Those are 4 ways that I'm doing things I have to focus on
Mm-hmm.
as a person in order for me to lose weight. And um, Lady Raine, let me go through the list we're running out of time for this segment.
We are. But go ahead. Go through the
But
list.
black coffee is good. They said black coffee is good for weight loss.
Mm-hmm.
I like my coffee light and sweet. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have a problem with that. I might have to skip that altogether. Coffee. Hydration. I've been doing good with the water, but I need to do better. All right, that's good for weight loss, y'all. So we're gonna up our water intake. No high calorie beverages, like soups, sodas, and high calorie juices.
Mm-hmm.
If you can get your juicer, make some natural juices, and then even do that in moderation, because we have a couple of juices at the house. So I'm going to be doing, juice, but again, in moderation because of the caloric value of it. No refined carbs. Intermittent fasting. You know what intermittent fasting? That's one thing I'm going to incorporate. Where I, fast one day, eat one day, fast one day, eat one day, or whatever, or however way you do it. Sometimes you just want to fast in the daytime, a couple hours a day I'll fast. these couple of days, I'll eat a couple of hours in a day, excuse me. I'll fast these couple of hours I'll eat. So, but fasting, intermittent fasting, counting calories. I ain't got time to count the calories. I don't know if I'm gonna actually count the calories, but I'm gonna count my quantities. I'm gonna regulate the quantity of food I eat. But they said losing weight, counting the calories, knowing how many calories. Counting calories, how many calories are good for you to have, how many calories are not good for you to have. That's good. Brushing your teeth, they said. Brushing your teeth helps you with weight loss. Fruit and vegetables, eating more fruit and vegetables, reducing carbs, adding fiber. Fiber makes you feel filled up. Fitness training and weights. Weights and cardio. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing weights and cardio, and I'm going to add in swimming as well. Eating more protein, like we said, whey protein is good for you to eat for weight loss. Eating slowly, all right. Eating slowly, not woofing it down. Eating it slowly. Adding chili or adding pepper. Pepper has chili has and peppers have what they call capsaicin in it, and capsaicin burns calories. And two more things: sleep, getting more sleep. I got to work on that. Lady Raine has to work on the sleep because she sleeps 1 hour a week.
I make up for it on the weekend.
Yeah.
If I'm not traveling, I am not leaving my house. I will stay in bed the entire weekend.
You gotta get more sleep. I gotta get more sleep. I need to get I need to get 8 hours sleep. That's straight. And I get it because I work nights. I come home, I'll take a nap, I get up and do stuff and then take another nap. But I need to have a consistent, like this amount of hours sleep consistently. So are y'all going to work on that? And also last thing on the list is smaller plates. All right. Nadi does it. She gets a small plate now and puts food on it as opposed to a big plate, because they say you get a bigger plate, you put more food on it.
Yeah.
But you get a smaller plate, you put less food on it, and so get smaller plates. So these are just some ideas. This is just some ideas for weight loss. Now, before we go into our break,
wait. I got two funny things. So
yeah,
Shayna says when you were talking about brushing the teeth, she says, yeah, and that helps you keep your teeth in your mouth too. And then Tanisha, all right, Tanisha says, I can't make up sleep, sugar. Meaning when I said I make up for it on the weekend, she's like, you can't make up sleep.
Can't make up sleep.
Yeah, that's true.
You can't get retro sleep. You can't get retro sleep. You need that sleep. But listen. So this leads us into an invite. I want to invite you to join me. Starting today, actually, we started today. Maharold's 4 weeks of fitness. Maharold's 4 weeks of fitness. The link is in the description at the top of this chat. I want y'all to just join me. There ain't no money involved. I'm doing it for a selfish reason. I'm doing it because I want to get healthier. I want to get better. And then by me joining you, asking you to join me, is making me accountable. So I want to be accountable. And so I want y'all to join me. We're going to have fun with it. So join the page. We're going to have fun. We want you to share recipes, healthy recipes. We want you to share your exercise journey. Now, don't do that. Don't be fake. I always like real people. You ain't got to be fake. Be real. Be like, you know what? Listen, I went to the gym yesterday and I did 10 miles, but today I ate a Snickers bar and a jug of ice cream. All right, but I'm gonna get back on it tomorrow. Just be real, because we all have our struggles. We all have our struggles. So Maharold's 4 weeks of fitness. I'm gonna be telling you what I'm doing. I'm gonna be very transparent about my highs and my lows and stuff like that, about my sleep. I'm gonna be about what I'm eating, about me working out. I'm gonna be really transparent about that. All right. So I want you to join me. Join me on Facebook. It's called Maharold's 4 weeks of fitness. Join, and this is a private group, so nobody else outside of the group will see what we're commenting. You have to be a part of the group, all right, and be accepted in. So join me, Maharold's 4 weeks of fitness. Today is day one. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have some jokes. You know how I roll. We're gonna have a really, really good time. Now, don't you go anywhere, because you know the best part of the show is when we do the bowl of controversy, right? So y'all know where to go anywhere. I know you got to get dressed. Go ahead and get dressed, but we're going to have a good time. All right, we're going to have a commercial break, and with Praise FM, Praise.fm, and we'll be right back with SELAH the Maharold Peoples Jr. Morning Show with Dr. Lady Raine.
Are you the next great independent artist, but you're looking for a distribution opportunity? Well, sign with us at Praise.fm Music Distribution. Yes, the 2021 Stellar Award-nominated Praise.fm can handle it all. We understand the narrow road leading to getting your music heard at the right time at the right place can be tough. So send your music and video files to fmpraise@gmail.com. That's fmprayz@gmail.com. Praise.fm Music Distribution, affiliated with Sony Music and the Orchard Distributors.
Come on.
My name is Maharold Peoples Jr. I'm the executive producer for MP2 Music Incorporated in Manassas, Virginia. I tend to have a heart for people who suffer from depression, because I've suffered from that for years and years and years and years. And there's a song that I've written called I Threw in the Towel. And in the chorus it says, I threw in the towel. I wanted to give up, but Jesus said no. And the reason I wrote this song is because I had a time in my life where I considered committing suicide. I was having all kinds of problems in my life, and I was overwhelmed. And I stood on the roof of a building that I worked at, and I wanted to take my life. I stood on that roof, and I almost stepped off until God threw the towel at me and said, hey, listen, don't give up.
I threw in the towel. My God, y'all are praising right there.
I threw it in, my God, he threw it back at me.
He threw it right back at me, yes he did. I threw in the towel. I wanted to give up.
The Bowl of Controversy.
Yes, this is my favorite part of the show, Dr. Lady Raine, the Bowl of Controversy, where Dr. Lady Raine pulls a topic or a question or something, an item out of the bowl, and we kind of slap it on the wall and we just throw our comments about it. You know, it could be funny, it could be serious. You know, we don't go into an exhaustive conversation about it, but things that I think we can share with one another. So are y'all ready for the Bowl of Controversy? Okay, Dr. Lady Raine, what you got?
The Bowl of Controversy.
All right. I'm here. All right. Lord have mercy. Are y'all ready for the Bowl of Controversy? Today, we are going to talk about, can y'all see that? Ooh, forgiveness. Oh my goodness.
All right, what is there somebody in your life that you need to forgive and you haven't forgiven them? I realized something the other day, Dr. Lady Raine.
Yes.
I went somewhere and I saw two people who I realized I hadn't forgiven them, and I didn't want to see them, and I didn't want to deal with them. And then I saw them, and a spirit of forgiveness washed over me. Uh-oh. And I hugged them and I talked to them, and I was like, okay, Lord, thank you for that, because I needed to see them. And I realized forgiveness is not just for the people that you direct them to; it's for yourself too. It's for yourself. So yeah. So what about you, Dr. Lady Raine?
Some folks need to be cut off.
Okay, you cut them off. You can cut them off, but you tell me you can't forgive them, because I understand.
Some folks just need to not even, because you got to put effort into forgiving them. Just cut them off. Cut them out your mind. Just, I don't know. That's just me.
I got that. You cut them off. Don't give them access, because maybe people have forfeited access.
But then forgiveness is an act. Is an act. So you're putting energy into forgiving. Yes. I don't even want to put energy into it. I just want to, all right, I'm done, and move on. That's me. I don't know.
We're gonna pray for you. We're gonna pray for you. You're right. But
pray
it takes energy.
For me.
Pray for Dr. Lady Raine. It takes effort not to forgive too. You know what I'm saying? You know, so but forgiveness.
That's if you focus on cleansing. It. If you not, I'm talking about forget. Like, I don't look, bye and move on. You know, because forgiving to me is an act, and when you're unforgiven, that's also an act. But if it's going out of your mind and you done moved on, then hey, I don't know.
Nah, you still gotta forgive though. It helps you to because you can ignore it, but you still gotta exert that. And I realized I was doing exactly what you just said. I moved on. I cut the access. I cut the access just like I did exactly what you've been saying. But then when I saw them, I realized, Maharold, you have not forgiven these people. Today is your day to be free, and I got free last weekend when I forgave them. So I'm just saying. So what do y'all say out there? What are they saying?
Shayna is saying forgiveness doesn't mean you give them the same access to you. You just release them from the offense. And then Tanisha says forgiveness is my superpower. And it just it's my superpower. Took a long time to get here, but I'm free. All right, Tanisha, pray for a sister, because there's some people.
Yeah, y'all pray for Dr. Lady Raine. Anybody else about forgiveness? What do y'all think about forgiveness? Anybody else?
Tanisha says when you choose to ignore it, that's just burying it alive. I mean, I get all of that. I understand.
Preaching that, girl. You preaching that. That's right. And I realized I buried it alive until I saw them. See, when I saw them, Tanisha, Nikki, when I saw them, it came out the dirt because I had buried it alive, and the zombie came back alive, and I realized that I hadn't forgiven, but I cleansed myself, and I can truly say I forgave them because I unblocked them on my phone.
You unblocked them?
Unblocked them on my phone. Seriously, now I said it jokingly, but it's the truth. It's the truth. When I saw them, I said, you know what, Maharold, part of your, I mean, you know, not that I'm going to, you know, that they can have super access to me, but I unblocked them. I unblocked because I did have them blocked because that was me burying, you know, the fact that I had forgiven them.
Listen, is it burying it, or is it just not giving them the same access anymore? Because me, I'm the type of person. Let me tell you about me. I'm the type of person that I could forgive you, and then when you come to me with some sad story, I'll give you the same access. You understand? But if I block you, and if I don't allow you that connection to me, then I could move on. But once you come to me with this, see, I'm a big baby too. You come to me with the sob story, then I'll be like, oh, okay, and then you'll do the same thing. So that's why sometimes I gotta be hard for me, because I know that I have a soft spot as well, and I just gotta protect my soft spot.
And you gotta protect your peace. But like Shauna said, you can deny people access to you, but still actually forgive them. So, you know, they both don't have to. You know, they both don't have to. You know, be. You don't necessarily have to you can block them and then and unforgive them at the same time. You can forgive them and don't deny them access to you. But you know, you gotta forgive. What else? I know Eric saying. What did Eric say?
Oh man, it just went away. Oh, here it go. Eric said it's hard sometimes to forgive and forget, especially the type of offense. So I agree. Yeah. I agree with that. I agree with that.
It's hard to forgive and forget. I wrote this song. I haven't recorded it yet, but I am. It's called God Forgives, God Forgets. Mm-hmm. And we have to try to be like God. It knows hard. To, you know, and for me, forgetting means that offense doesn't faze me anymore. That's what that forgetting, because you know, mentally you probably really never actually mentally forget, but forgetting for me means like I remember, but it doesn't bother me no more. You know, so I forgive, and ain't no big deal. I'm good. I'm over it. What else?
Shayna says it humbles her. When I fail to forgive, God has a way of flashing my failures in my face, and then I ask Him again for forgiveness. It humbles me.
Yeah. And what did Tanisha say about revocation? What she say about revoking?
Oh, come on, this thing be moved. Y'all just with the chats, man. It be going. She says you can forgive and still revoke access. So that means, Tanisha, I could still keep them blocked?
Yeah, yes. But you got to forgive first. There's a process.
Okay, it's a process. Let's move along because I need to be.
You need prayer.
I need prayer. Yeah, pray for me. Look. There's some things we all battle with, and man, because I have like I said, I have a big heart, and for you to do the things that you do to me, that means you're an evil person. Because why would you do something to someone with a? Anyway, let's move on. We're gonna move on. Y'all ready?
What we do? I saw. Hey, Gwen. I see Gwen. Because now I can see Lady Raine's screen.
And of course, he does that after I do.
That last two comments that Nikki made.
She said, I agree. And then Tanisha says you also have to think about the shoe being in the other foot. What if you're the offender? How would you want to be treated? What about the blood on your hands? I agree. I'm going to tell you, I agree with that. Like some things you need to be forgiven for, because some things we do and we don't know we do it intentionally. But I'm talking about those narcissists, those people who purposely offend and hurt you just because they're mean. And just like we got to rebuke the devil, sometimes we got to rebuke those people. Now, things that's unknowingly, or they didn't know, or it wasn't purposely done, I can understand that, but I can't.
You still gotta, even if when you forgive them, that don't mean you don't light them up. Because some people you gotta light them up. You gotta light them up. Yeah, I ain't gonna be no punk about it. But listen, you crazy. You did this. You know what? I forgive you. God bless you. Go in peace. Keep it moving. But shoot, I'll still light you. I'll still light you up though. But I want to forgive you because forgiving frees me to be who I really am, and I'm not an unforgiving person. So that's not who I want to be, because that's not who Jesus is. Right. So that's not who I want to be. All right, we're gonna pull again. Let's see what else we got.
Ready?
In the
bowl of controversy.
All right. Let's see. Ooh. Ah.
Uh-oh.
All right. Here we go. Can y'all see that?
I can see it. What is it? Read it to me.
You couldn't see that, Maharold?
Tight and short dresses in church.
All right, y'all. Come on. Tight and short dresses in church.
Y'all ladies think,
Lord, help.
Because the brothers probably be like, I don't see nothing wrong with it. They wear what they want to wear. It's all right with me. Tight and short. It is okay. There ain't nothing. It's a blessing, I think.
Well, y'all know we talked
some
earlier.
Guys thinking like that. Some guys like, that's all right. I don't see what the problem is. God looks so hard. And tight, I think all the women should wear tight, short dresses. Be a blessing in the house.
Well, guys, y'all know earlier we talked about healthy weight loss. Well, if you have not crossed the weight loss line and you just got a lot of... Why are you
in the trunk?
Please cover that up. Because I bet you better be like, oh, I don't want to see all that now.
We know God has blessed you with bountiful blessings, but you ain't got to share with everybody. No. What do y'all think about it? What do y'all think about
That's those get me a deacon dress. That's what
you say?
Shadana and I said, that's those get me a deacon dress. How about the ones that's in the front trying to get a pastor? And look, He married. Oh, okay, that's another
She
topic.
trying to get a pastor, deacon. She trying to get a pastor. Trying to get a pastor. Get me a pastor and deacon dress. That's what.
All right, Eric, what are you talking about? They have to answer to God themselves. Which question is that? Forgiveness or the tight and short dresses? Which one? They have to answer to God. Who have to answer to God? The unforgiven?
Eric is talking about tight and short dresses. That's what he's talking about.
Oh, it's a man thing. Y'all know how to read what men are saying?
You talking about tight. What is Tanisha saying?
Wear comfortable clothes, comfortable for you and others.
Comfortable for you
I'm
and
not
others.
I'm glad you put that and others, because sometimes what's comfortable for you ain't comfortable for others. Yeah, Maharold, you was right. Eric said.
Right. I know Eric is talking about. I know Eric talking.
It's a man thing.
Well, this is my take on it. I think that there's just a proper way to dress in every scenario. Work, church, and but I don't sit in the seat of judgment, because you, in terms of your walk in Christ, I believe that that's between you and God, how you work out your past and your own thing. You have to work that out with you and God. But I still think that there's things that are inappropriate. Some things are inappropriate in anywhere but the club. They
ain't even appropriate in the club. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So I think you have to have wisdom of knowing where you're at and things like that. But then in the same respect, some women are just blessed with they're just healthy.
Yeah.
And no matter what they put on, it may look short. It may look tight, particularly tight. It may look tight because they can't, what they supposed to do, wear paper sack? I mean, what they supposed to do, wear curtain?
Yeah.
But there's some people who just intentionally wear incredibly tight stuff and, whatever. But either way, I can't judge. I'm not a judge. I don't have a heaven to put you in and a heaven to keep you out of, a hell to put you in. I don't have that, but I think men as well, we need to be wise as to, we can't go to church wearing wife beaters in service and stuff like that. I just think that there's a certain way that we ought to carry ourselves as human beings, as people and everything. But I ain't judging nobody. Let's read Shauna's and then we're going to pull one more time from the bowl.
All right, so Shauna says, I know some ladies that came to the front row, legs crossed and tight, short dresses, but had lap scarves laid on them and got lap scarves laid on them.
Okay.
So the mothers, them church mothers.
Let me give y'all some wisdom right here. I'm gonna drop some wisdom right here.
Pastor, come on, Pastor.
I've been in a scenario, the women go to front row and they got the tight dress, they got to cross their legs, and their legs, they done shave their legs looking nice, shoes, got the pumps on. They looking like they looking at the deacon or the pastor or whatever, and they looking like you gonna be mine. Next thing you know, they first ladies, right? Next thing you know, they get married, they first ladies, and next thing you know, they put on a paper sack. And all of a sudden they cover everything up, and now all of a sudden they super ultra holy. All right. But let me tell you something, ladies. If and this is from a man's husband's boyfriend perspective, let me tell you something. If your man was attracted to your sexy, he gonna want your sexy after y'all get married. He gonna want to see them legs. He gonna want to see that shape. He gonna want you to be the sexy woman that pulled him in. I know I'm going over another topic, but I just have to drop that.
I'm getting ready to say, because he gonna want to see him, but he ain't gonna want no one else to see him.
But he ain't gonna want. You're right. He ain't gonna want him back. But when you close them doors, you let your man know, baby, what it took
All right,
to get you.
That's another
I'm
topic.
gonna give it to you to
remember that topic to put in the bowl.
Yeah, we gotta put that one in the bowl. And when and like I see what Nikki said. Tanisha said, she said, you can't take the women can't take the blame because the man feeling some kind of way when they walk by. That's human nature, and that's the man's lustful eye. So
pluck it out.
The women can't be blamed for that. You're right. You're absolutely right. You say, what is that? You say your eye offends you. You should pluck it out.
You should pluck it out.
I'm not even gonna go there, Nikki. I'm not even gonna go there.
We're gonna have eyeless men.
What's offending the men is not their eyes, and and I don't think no man is gonna want to pluck out what the fence was.
Oh Lord, oh Lord.
Oh my God! Don't even get me started. All right, we gotta move to the next topic because I'm about to laugh for a minute now. We're gonna pull one more time and then we done with that, and we gonna let y'all go in a few
The
minutes.
bowl of controversy.
Your eye offends thee.
Lord have mercy. All right. This should be good. Y'all see this?
I can see it. What read it for us?
What's the funniest thing you seen in church?
All right, y'all. Yeah. What's the
funniest thing you seen in church?
That you actually seen in church. Okay. I'm a name two things.
Go ahead.
One thing was a lady, and Tanisha we used to go to the same church, Sharon Baptist Church in the Bronx.
Uh-huh.
And this one lady walked around the offering table and her slip fell off. When she got at the offering table, her slip fell off out from under her skirt. It fell on the floor. She stepped out of them, picked them up, shoved them in her pocketbook, and walked on to her seat after giving off. But her thing just fell, bloop, and she just stepped out of them, picked them up, stuck in my pocketbook, and she kept on walking.
She knew that thing ain't have enough elastic in the waist when she put it on. She
put it on, yeah. And the second thing I saw that was funniest thing I saw at church was, Nikki, that special usher Sharon. The second thing I saw was I went to a quartet concert, and I was sitting in a quartet concert, and quartets they very showy.
Mm-hmm.
They do the James Brown thing, put the cape on you and all that kind of stuff, singing it, dragging you back to stuff like all that kind of showy stuff, right? So they had the guy that sang bass. He was the bass guy. He's supposed to go real low, right? And so they were highlighting, come on, sing it, Joe. So Joe is singing, oh, God has been good to me. God, blah, blah, blah. Right? So he's singing all low in the basement. So then at the end of his thing, he's trying to hold this note. He goes down the scale and he holds the note. This is what he does. He said, when I tell you I went under the pew, I went like this. All of a sudden, I went straight down. Boom. Oh, my God. It was the funniest thing. He's trying to hold that note. He's holding it. I'm like, no, sir. Once you do that, the note is done. You don't get applause for holding the note. Oh, my God. That was so funny.
Oh, gosh. I'm going to tell you one that happened to me, and this is no joke. So a lady, comes and she's introducing herself to me, and she's laughing and her teeth fell out. And she's like, oh, excuse me. No, Joe.
I'm going to put like extra denture grip. When I get halfway, I'm going to put extra.
Shayna said the same thing as I was saying.
I'm going to put crazy glue on. If I have to have denture, I'm putting crazy glue on them. I'm like.
You talking and you smiling and all of a sudden drop.
They fall on the floor and you on the floor going like this.
Oh, God.
You chase them around the church and they run away from you going like.
Let's listen to what, oh, Lord. Eric said a crackhead trying to sing and preach, and she was high as the space shuttle.
He said she was high as the space shuttle.
Oh, gosh. Shayna said something similar to yours. She said a lady's skirt fell down when she was testifying. Oh, gosh, and I lost it. Thank God she had on a slip. That's another topic, slip wearing. Oh man, okay, we're gonna talk about all those things
You wear
later.
slips anymore? Y'all wear slips
Oh
anymore?
no.
I don't think so. But
Tanisha said, I take care of my teeth. Dentures will not be my portion.
she said, dentures will not be in my destiny.
This lady walked around for the offering and her caved in the weak floor of the church. They had to go downstairs to get her
Oh, the
shoe.
floor caved in. The floor caved in, and her shoes fell through the crack. Ooh, oh my God. Oh my God.
Yo,
That's
that's crazy. You can't make these things up though. Oh
Nah.
my goodness.
And something happened in my church one time that it wasn't funny, but but it was crazy. This lady was singing. I don't know. Nikki probably remember her name was Milo, I think her name. But anyway, she was singing, and she was, she was always not hinged too tight, but she was singing this lead song, and she had the mics. That's when they had them big giant steel mics. The big went the lines in the
Don't
big
tell
giant.
me she hit herself in the head with the mic.
No, she knocked somebody else out. She was singing, and she ran down the first row of the Sopranos. The first row of Sopranos. She ran down the first row, quote unquote, in the spirit, and she ran down with that steel mic in her hand, and she knocked my aunt clean out, unconscious.
Whoa!
Knocked her out. Bam! I was there. I saw it with my eyes. Wham! Knocked out. My aunt hit the floor. Right when my aunt got up, she had a knot as big as my fist.
Wow!
On her head. That was like some crazy, like I only see this on TV in a Tyler Perry movie type of stuff. She knocked her clean. Yeah, Mila, Nikki, yeah, knocked her clean out. What was that, Roberta?
Roberta's talking about with the lady with the offering and her leg, the caved in, and they had to go down for her shoe. Roberta said, "Remember that? Sister Pickney was looking at us like, I'm gonna tell your father."
Cause y'all were laughing,
y'all
right?
was
Y'all
in the back laughing.
Y'all was in the back laughing. I know y'all, cause I know I would have been on the floor. I've been on the floor unconscious. Well, listen, we got to move on. We're coming close, Mrs. Oh, you talking about Miss McElroy? Nah, I wasn't talking. I was talking about Miss Mila though. Oh, you talking about Miss McElroy? Okay, I got you. I was talking about Miss. I was talking about Mila. Yeah, she sang The Soprano.
Shane is asking, who was the lady who was shouting and tripped over the microphone wire and fell?
What's she talking about? She must be talking to Roberta. Asking Roberta.
She said, she said, Maharold. Who was that who was shouting and tripped over the microphone wire and fell?
You mean worship and praise? I don't know. But let me tell you, if I fall like that, I'm
in the spirit like,
I'm like, boom, praise him. I'm on the floor like, hallelujah. I dropped in the spirit. Oh, for real. Seriously.
Oh gosh.
Seriously. Yeah, Nikki, I was reminded. What did Roberta say? And then we're gonna end this segment. What did Roberta say?
She said there was an old lady at church who was always shouting every chance that she got, but was found to be a thief. After we found out, the next time she got up to shout, my mother went to her and sat her right down. You just had to see it.
No, I was reading and I thought she gonna say my mother stuck her foot out and tripped her while she was shouting. Next time she shouted, my mama stuck her foot out. Bam. All right, listen, we got to go to commercial. We're almost through. Don't go anywhere. We got to go to commercial. But did y'all enjoy this is my favorite segment, the Bowl of Controversy. We always have a ball with the Bowl of Controversy. But we got to jump to a commercial, and then we're going to come back and close out. But don't go anywhere. You are listening to SELAH, the Maharold Peoples Jr. Morning Show with Dr. Lady Raine. Be right back.
Are you interested in continuing your education, certificate, or degree that will prepare you in the ministry and equip you in the marketplace? Come make Christ Central University your home. Visit us at www.myccu.online.
Hey everybody, it's your boy Maharold Peoples Jr., aka MP2, and I want you to go to HarlemBoyCollection.com. That's HarlemBoyCollection.com. I need you to join the Harlem Boy tribe today, because Harlem Boy has just come out with the MP2, yes, Maharold Peoples Jr. MP2 edition tribe basketball shoe. We have it in men and women's sizes. Come on, y'all. HarlemBoyCollection.com. Visit today and get your signature MP2 edition tribe basketball shoe today. Join the tribe. You're listening to SELAH, the Maharold Peoples Jr. Morning Show on Praise.fm.
Say good morning. For those of you that may not know, you are listening to SELAH, the Maharold Peoples Jr. Morning Show with my sidekick, my producer, Dr. Lady Raine, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this show so far. We're getting ready to take it on down the road, but I just want to reiterate, listen, a couple of things. Listen, we got some websites pinned to the top of the conversation, and we need you guys' support, man. Come on now. Harlem Boy, I got a new line of sneakers with Harlem Boy, partnered with Harlem Boy. They got men's and women's sizes. Come on, y'all. Make sure you get your Harlem Boy. And I got a new collection, the MP260, MP2 60 collection, celebrating this year my 60th year of being on the earth. And so we need y'all to support. And I got my website where you can get, you see this the wonderful stuff like this. See this hat, this is my hat. Yeah, this is my shirt. You can only get it on my site. All right. mp2music.com. And again, if you want tickets to the concert coming up, the workshop coming up, make sure, if you haven't gotten your tickets, get your tickets. And lastly, we are doing 4 weeks of fitness. All right, we're gonna have, just like we have fun this morning, we're gonna have real fun on the page. It's a private page, only for those that want to be a part. So when you put your comments, the world won't see it. Only the people in the group will see it. And that's at the top of the page as well. So top of this conversation. So again, Maharold Peoples Jr., the Maharold 44 weeks of fitness. You got to be a part of that. You got Lady Raine is going to start it off with us today. She gonna kick it off with us today. Look at her. That's right. I put her in the group. Her in the group.
Added me, and I don't think. Didn't he say if you want to join?
I know. My spirit said you wanted to join. You just didn't know it yet.
Your spirit's a lie. That's a prophet lie.
Right.
Prophet lie.
No. You gonna start. Let me tell you, you gonna.
I got me some watermelon soda in the refrigerator that I have all iced up and chilled to take with me to work. Talking about some 4 weeks.
Wash your feet with it. Wash your feet with it. Get some watermelon. Make it watermelon foot wash. Make a watermelon foot like and grab you some water. Grab you some. I got my tea.
See, that's the Ike coming out. That's the Ike.
I got my tea. And you know what? Normally I put sugar in it. I didn't put sugar in it. I put honey in it this morning. I put honey in it. I'm gonna stay the course. But again, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna share each other's journey. A bunch of people already joined. And they gung ho about it. You know, we're gonna share our exercise goals. We're gonna share, our weight goals. We're gonna share our failures as well as our victories, and we're just gonna have the funny moments. You know, we're gonna have a good time. So y'all join me, because I need y'all to hold me accountable. Make sure that this month, because I know my goal. My goal is to lose some weight. My goal is to abscond more from sugar, walk away more from sugary treats and everything. I want to be more fit. You know, I suffer from neuropathy because of my last spinal surgery. And so I want to stretch my spine. I want to swim more. I've been exercising, but I want to take my exercise game up to them. So I got my own goals, and I'm going to share with you my goals as well. And we're going to just have a good time on that site. So I hope you enjoyed the show today. I enjoyed having y'all. Now, I don't know how many people came on, but I know that during the course of the week, hundreds of people end up seeing this show. And so I hope that you would share it. the show on your page, and I hope that everyone that hears me on the show, I hope you've been blessed. I hope you've been entertained. I hope you had a good time. Thank you guys for interacting with us. That means so much to me. So again, thank you for joining SELAH, the Maharold People's Journey Morning Show. Thank you, Dr. Lady Raine, for holding down. She's always holding down. She's commenting, but she's doing technical stuff in the background and stuff. I just sit here and be looking beautiful. That's all I be doing. That's all I gotta do. But she be in the background doing her thing. So thank you, Dr. Lady Raine. And don't forget to get my single. Don't forget to purchase my single, please. I Threw in the Towel, Maharold Peoples Jr. featuring Callie Day, Tynette Daniels, Devery Pugh, Mo Horns. Please,
and the background singers. Don't forget your background singers. That's
right. Don't forget my background singers. Some of my background. Shauna was on here today. It was on here. Roberta's one of my background singers. She didn't sing on that project, but she's gonna be singing on other projects that are coming out. So y'all, come on, y'all. Support your boy and let me know that you love me by supporting my sites and supporting my music. All right. We're gonna let you go, but we're gonna let you go in style. We're gonna let you know as we close. We're gonna let you go listening to my single, I Threw in the Towel. I will see you next week, same time, same channel on Maharold Peoples Jr. SELAH, Maharold Peoples Jr. Morning Show. God bless you. See you next week.
Yourself, huh? Yeah, this is my testimony. I threw in the towel, but God threw it back at me. Sing, Callie Day.
I was ready to die, thinking I had nothing left to live for. Ending my life was the fastest remedy. Couldn't take any more, no.
But Jesus said no.
But Jesus said no.
No.
No, 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 no.
Ready to take my life, Jesus said no.
He said no.
No.
No, 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 no.
This is what I did, listen.
I threw in the towel, yes I did. I threw it in, but God, He threw it back at me.
Thank you, Jesus.
Yes, He did. Thank you, Lord. I threw in the towel.
I wanted to give up.
I wanted to give up, but Jesus said no.
Said nah.
No, 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 no.
Not gonna happen.
He said no.
No.
No, 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 no.
Y'all help me sing this.
I threw in the towel.
Hallelujah.
Yes, I did.
Glory.
Yes, He did. He threw it right back at me. I threw in the towel.
I wanted to give up, y'all.
But Jesus said no.
No.
Mary's baby said no. No, no.
No.
Oh, I threw in the towel.
My God, y'all to praise Him right there.
I threw in the towel. I wanted to give up.
He wouldn't give up on me. He said no.
He said no.
No.
You know he said no.
No.
Oh.
Here we go. Wait.
All I gotta do is hold on.
This song is for somebody that's ready to let go. God wants you to hold on.
He said my grace is enough. Yeah.
God's grace is enough. Hold on. My brother, my sister, hold on. Woo. Come on, y'all. Let's sing this. Come on, Callie. Sing it.
There's so much to live for. So much to live for. Hold on.
Did you hear what she said? You got so much to live for.
There's so much to live for.
Yeah, my brother.
So much to live.
Yeah, my sister.
Hold on. Hold on.
Come on, y'all.
You got so much to live for. Yes, there is so much to live for. Oh, I said you got so much to live for. Yeah. So much to live
You are tuned in to that praisey station, Praise.fm, where we get our praise on.